All right, the time has come. It is time to leave our lovely campsite. There are some things we need to ensure are taken care of in the camper, and most of these I've learned the hard way. So I'm going to make sure this is closed just because that's a me thing. But I have left the toilet like this. More than likely, I have not. My children have, or my husband has, but it's been left open. And although there is a cover between the toilet and the tank, it was a mess when I got back in here. And that was not something I think anybody would want to clean up. So ensure that before you leave that this toilet is shut. Coming back out, ensuring that our fridge latch is hooked. This makes sure our treats and adult treats don't go rolling around the camper. You're going to want to take the ladder and set it on one of the two beds, and that just is to make sure that it is not banging into anything. Even if it is latched on here, it can still fly around pretty good. So just make sure that the ladder is put up on a bed. The glass for the stove needs to be put down. To ensure that doesn't slam or break. I'm going to put this on top just to ensure that glass is covered. And then I'm going to back it on up and close my awning. Everything is good to go. My awning is shut and I am ready to put my slide in. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to hit that button here. And I am going to press slide in. One thing before I do this, I have to check the floor. I have to make sure that there is not an excessive amount of dirt on the floor, crumbs, anything like that, or this rug can get shoved over. Just make sure that the pathway for the slide to come in is clear. We do have baskets that hang right here on those hooks. I've almost taken those off with the awning, so just make sure those are detached as well. Press that button. Same thing as last time. That slide just kind of ends on its own. You hear that engine quit and you're good to go. I'm going to make sure that my interior lights are shut off and the camper is all ready to head out. I'm also going to make sure, along with all of my lights being off and my slide being in, that all of my water tank options are turned off as well.
Before we take up the jacks, Erin's already brought in the slide. Now we're going to bring our steps up, lock those in place, and then we also have a button here on the bottom. We just press that in, and now our feet will slide down in place. And then I always turn these on. As you can see, we have a few rub marks on the door from when these are left out like that. We want to turn those down to make sure that they don't rub on the door.
In addition to that, make sure that when you are putting the steps up that the door is open far enough, because I've also caused a few here when I try to lift them when the door is shut too far.